Hello and welcome back to the Blobber Plays, our Fanatic Collectivist Plus series here in EU4, Rights of Man. Across the episode, I went and counted up all of the troops in the ledger, and it turns out Poland, Lithuania, Moldavia, so Poland and Lithuania each have about 23, Moldavia, Muscovy each have about 7, so that makes about 23 and 7 is 30, 23 and 7 is 30, 30 and 30 is 60, 60 plus Brandenburg's about 10, is 70, whereas I can personally field about 30 troops, and then my vassals all up have about another 20, which means that I would be 50 against 70. 50 against 70 doesn't sound good odds, and I don't have claims or anything. I was hoping to not use claims though and just punch out a bunch of vassals, truthfully. So that is a no-go zone for the moment, and we kind of would like to just sit back and get our manpower back and make some money, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to Moscow. We're going to lower that army maintenance. Oh, and I spent some money. I took the admin tech, and I started. That should always do that. Yes, I started building a bunch of tax buildings. Actually, I might undo. Where was the 13? There was a 13, 15, 15. 23, so it was a 13, and instead of the 13 I might look into doing the trade ones on Neva, Moskva, so that we can... Actually no, it's not going to be worth as much. Until we own Novgorod, that trade isn't going to be worth as much as the extra income from an extra production build, an extra temple, I don't think. We've got to wait a year until we can integrate Pskov, Yaroslav and Perm. We need to improve with Perm some more if we're going to do that. But Yaroslav and Pskov are primed, and we're improving with Bohemia because we would like a friend against Poland for when we do try and go beat this up. I could also look at trying to vassalize him. So if I declare that I hate you, and I declare that my vassal should fabricate on you, hopefully he does. Oh, and I should start improving with that new vassal, because he's not happy with his new situation. There we go. This war still rages onwards. No, this war ends. That would actually make him a really nice vassal, because I could reconquest all that. So let's check that I've got warnings applying here and here. Temporary stop that one. So now neither of those should be able to declare on Kazan. And Kazan can't declare on them. Very good. Now what are we doing? Oh yes, we're improving with Bohemia because we thought he might be a useful anti-Poland force. Because we've got to start looking to make some allies to replace the vassals that we expect to integrate in a second. Speaking of which, we've got to look at these timings. Now. Oh, I don't have the Diplo at the moment. This is true. Very true. So we've got to wait 2 years for that. Fine. In the meantime, I guess we continue upping here and here. And where was it? Bohemia. I mean, ideally Austria would be a better... Would you maybe ally me? Seems unlikely. Ooh. They all got here. Split. Don't suffer extra attrition needlessly. Oops. Cool Magoo. Lithuania took Tech 4. Please, Genoa, win. Win. Well, that's a partial win. Ooh. The question is, do I swap over to Diplo because I'm going to integrate these three? I don't think so, because I want to take as my first idea group religious and or admin. Admin 2 is brilliant, and religious up to here is also brilliant. All those churches finish, so we look at our tax. 6.8 or 6.9 goes to speed up 7.7. Where were the 0.13s? Like there. We'll let our army maintenance come up a little bit so we can spend down so that we don't actually have any more reinforcing to do. Now we can turn off our army maintenance again. Beautiful. That truce is actually up fairly soon, all things considered. And in the meantime, we just enjoy our autonomy coming down. Here, here. These ones not so much because they're not so valuable, but soon those. When is our truce with Novgorod? Probably 62-ish? Yeah, 62-ish. We've made them as happy as we can. They wouldn't royal marry until we ally. Check out. Nope, no one worth trying to inherit. If anyone else would potentially be a friend, like Austria. And what we could do... Well, actually, now we've got enough points to look at. I don't need the legitimacy, I'm already at max, so I can start looking at clicking these integrate buttons. So that's 3 years. That's 2 years. That's like 8 or something years. So I would have to start him first. How quickly does it use points at the moment? 4. Yeah, so we can't do this yet without running out of points. We don't want to do that. Who are our rivals? Who are your rivals? Ah, brilliant! Is he winning? So I'll start fabricating here, because we're going to assume that he wins. Although Scotland isn't a useful ally. I might want to lend Sweden some condottieri. Just to ensure that he wins, so that I can then he gets freedom, and then I can declare on him. If he only had Scotland, that would be an excellent, not useful ally. Other than that, who was the other one that I could rival? Poland? Yeah, who hates Poland? The Ottomans? Could I convince the Ottomans to like me? Ooh, that would be dirty. Let's do it. Ugh. God, the force limits are low over there. Okay, let's check out if he wants my condottieri. I will put my general on. Oh, our general died. That's a bit sad. I could ask for a new general. That seems like something that we could do. There we go. Yo, would you like some condottieri? I offer you this. Not for 0. You only will accept it for 0. How about no? So you hate me. You shouldn't care about hating me when you're trying to get your freedom. Just saying, that seems stupid. Well, improving here then. And we'll sit and wait. We'll fabricate claims on Finland area. Goodbye, Granada. Goodbye, mother. Goodbye, father. We say goodbye to Granada. We can build another temple. Although keeping a little bit of bank is actually smart. Are there any more 13s? Yes. King of Burgundy. And Austria got it. That makes them an even more desirable ally. And it absolutely rockets them up the tables. The boyars lose loyalty and influence. I mean, I can afford them to lose both, so... I can't really afford the burghers to gain influence, though. And again, I can't afford the boyars to gain either. I think this one is the easier one for us to... Oh, I thought it said that they gained influence. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I read it wrong. No, they did. Cool, but that's not that big a problem because we can always just revoke a province later. He's losing. I want Savalax. Would you give in to a threat? I'm not at war. You really should give in for that. Keep fabricating here. And it might also be worth fabricating on Norway. Build another church. If there are any more .13s. None that I can see. So we'll just save up money for a little bit. You're a fool. Oh, is our guy... Yes, we can do this. Okay, so what we gain from this is we gain 3 and 3. And we gain corruption instead of aggressive expansion reduction. Bye-bye. So it did cost us a stability. Isn't that expensive. But then it really pays for itself in these other ways. So you presumably would if we declared that we hate Poland. Which I'm willing to do. Gets us that much closer. They want a new royal marriage, but I don't think we need it. Come on, be friendly, my friend. We both want to kill Poland. Keep at it. That's a lovely heir. That's a good queen, a solid queen. Yeah, we don't care about that. One more. Okay, Ottomans. You don't even know about me. Can I offer to send maps? I wish there was a reverse of ask to buy maps. In fact, that would be a really useful way of farming prestige. Anyway, we should do this one first. Boom. I don't care about the prestige that much. He's just lost some force limit. And we've got an idea group. So if we pick admin, then we can get really good core reduction. I mean, not as good as the Ottomans, but still quite good. Or we could pick religious and just start blazing across here and converting everything, which I think is the more correct choice. Or I could sit back for a while, finish coring this on the cheap with the core cost one, and then go across using the claims, because Muscovy get a whole lot of missions for, like, eat all of this. But then the problem becomes that I can't convert any of it. It's a tough choice, tough choice. I do love core cost so much. Core cost reduction is just the strongest thing. Other than maybe increased Republican tradition. New units. These guys are unfortunately on Tech 4. Oh no, no guy isn't. Although they're friends somehow. There's no way that can last. Whoop. We do Verborg. Maybe? Or we do this one. And we do this one. And you're an idiot. Now, how many points is this? 300 and something. And this one? 160. Yeah, so we don't want to do that yet. And I've made my decision. Core cost too strong. What will we do with this other diplomat? Really wish you would like me. Well, I guess we try and up with Austria instead, because they're going to be the next best thing against Poland. Now, is there any point in doing another claim against... I don't think there is, against Denmark. I suppose I could tell my bitch that I hate Denmark, and that I want him to fabricate there. I could even consider declaring them my rival. So I don't need that, that's useless. Instead we'll up with Livonians, try and make them loyal. And I don't need to worry about going over the force limit when I integrate my vassals at the moment. Have you maybe fabricated where I want you to? No. Check out our estates again. Yes. And you know what that is? That's enough that I'm willing to start building that one. And where's Moscow? That one. Otherwise we'll check out these. Point 10s are worth it. Although if there are point 16s or something in my vassal, like that's actually more worthwhile. But... oh. So he stayed his bitch, although he's still very liberty desirous. He has no friends. So I could declare this. Yoink. And try and take that all on the cheap and easy. And I probably should. And so I will. Well, let's have a look if we'll give into a threat first. No, he won't because they're not his lands. Okay, but it's time to end the episode. So, thank you for joining me. This has been The Blobber with our Fanatic Collectivist Plus campaign. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you'll join us again soon. Bye-bye.